I would say, when I quit Starbucks, it was a very liberating moment. And I thought that was kind of the beginning of my rock stardom. But, I was young and somewhat, I'd say, naive. But I've learned to kind of adapt and grow and really survive as an independent artist. I was in college when Facebook came out. My first few shows, I guess my first couple years of performing, there was no Facebook. So when Facebook started to gain traction, I was right there from the very beginning. So I started using that, and obviously MySpace was a necessity back in the day. I really try to use every internet digital media platform to just gain exposure, and I was on Spotify the day it hit the States because I'd kind of been reading music blogs and industry talking heads, and just knowing that it was coming here, and knew that how powerful of an outlet it was in Europe. And when it hit the States, I knew it was going to really grab hold here, so I knew that I needed to get on it right away. And I'm kind of like that with most media platforms, most online digital outlets. In the 70s, 80s, 90s, it was all about the mystique and, the rock star mystique, and you never really got to know the famous rock stars, and that was there was a big separation between the fan and the performer. And now that gap has been bridged through Twitter and Facebook a bit, but more so Twitter really did that and bridged that gap, and that was kind of the final, I guess, the tipping point there. I will not be home tonight. I've figured out how to make it work, but yeah, I do work like 16-hour days, and that's just me. And I mean, if you want it, you gotta work for it, and it's not just enough to kind of play a show once in a while, or just kind of sit at home and listen to music or sit on Facebook or whatever. Like, you actually have to be proactive and go for these things if you really want to make it in this new music world.
Oh, well, thanks so much. This is my home tonight.